What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. Today, we're going to be looking at a magnificent short that we had on SPY. I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to actually get short in the market because I actually had a few people reach out and ask me about that. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. So as always, let me know where you're tuning in from tonight. Let me throw your name up on the screen and show you some love. Spiffy, what's going on? JB, what's going on, brother? Y'all trust the knowledge that Rich is spitting to us. It will truly elevate your trading sophistication. Fib life must become a way of life for you. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Roman in the building. What's going on, brother? We had a great day today. Roop, good to see you. Adriana, good to see you. Sharky in the building. Trading Wars Army. Luca, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you. Let me go here. Let me go ahead to the Twitter and let's just retweet this. Let everybody know that we're ready to rock and roll, man. Like, this is going to be a good stream. Live now. Let's learn to short. Okay, boom. Right. Aziz, what's going on? Bimo, what's going on? Nathan, what's going on? Southstar, Trading Wars Army in the building. What's going on? All right. So I'm going to hit the replay on the day, and I'm going to talk to you about the trades that we took today. I only took one trade today in SPY, guys. I did a whole bunch of other trades on stocks, but for SPY, I just did one because I was able to catch the high of the day and make some good money. So anytime I get like a big play like that, I'm just going to ride it into the close. And that's what I like doing. I don't like to over trade when I get a good play. Like in the morning time, you always have a chance of catching the high or the low of the day because remember, within the first hour of the day, right? There's an edge within the first hour. There's about a 50 to 60% chance that it may form the high or the low of the day. So when you do catch it, like if you do catch the high of the day, like you'll see in this situation, then you want to ride it. Okay. Boom. All right. So here we go. So first things first is we start off here on the 5. First bar came in right here. And this was not an opening range breakout bar. So we talked about the opening range breakout yesterday. And because remember what I said, because it didn't open above the low or below the high, above the high or below the low or near them, you see we're kind of in the middle of the range. I passed on the opening range breakout. That's very important because what I was teaching you guys yesterday is you don't want to take an orb when we're in the middle of the range, because the middle of the range, you're going to have a fight. Like you're going to have a back and forth because we're not really trapping someone. Okay. And you'll see right in the morning, I started this. Good morning. Big gap up overnight, but still in the range of yesterday. I'll let you know at the open if I'll be taking the orb. Be ready. Inside open today, going to pass on the orb. So I passed on the orb right off the bat, guys. I did not want to trade that. And what I did here was I had my fibs. So low to high, I had my fibs right here. Okay, ready to go. And I was just extremely patient today. And on these, Mike, what's going on? Trading Wars Army, good to see you. Cody, what's going on, brother? Tequila, what's going on? Nathan, what's going on? So what you want to do is on the days where we open in the middle of the range, you don't want to take the opening range breakout because it can work. Don't get me wrong. It can work, but most of the time it's not. All right. Hit me with a 1 if you follow that concept. Question, Rich. Why does not matter if you snap fibs from the high to low or low to high? No, I'm not. It doesn't matter in the sense that the Fibonacci is just a percentage, right? It's just a percentage, right? So if you think about it like this, right? Just think about it like this. The top half, okay? The top half of this range is where the shorts want to be. They want to short here. And the bottom half is where the bulls want to go long. That's all the Fibonacci is doing. So when I say it doesn't matter which way you draw it because you're just trying to look at the top half and the bottom half. And actually, if I add all of my fibs on here, you'll see everything. So let me do that. So you guys feel free to copy these ones. Like I test a lot of different ones, so you don't need to have all of these on, but you can. Okay. So the 618 is here. Okay. And the 618 on the other side is the 382. So you see what I'm saying here? The 618 to the bull side is here, and the 618 to the short side is here. The 782 is here for the bulls, and the 782, if you reverse it, is the 214 up here for the bears. So it's all just percentages. Okay. So what I did right here, guys, is I just waited for the price action pattern because I knew the orb was not going to work, right? So we came here, boom. As soon as we got this outside bar, that's exactly why I don't take the orb, right? Because look, we broke the low of the candle, but then we turned around really quickly. And that's about 70% of the time, 60 to 70% of the time you take an orb on an inside day, that's what's going to happen. It's going to come in there, it's going to rip and then flip. So we don't want to take the orb, okay? That's what an outside bar does. An outside bar breaks the low and the high of the candle. So that means the opening range breakout has failed. All right? Hit me with the 3 if you follow me there so far. But when I see the outside bar, that was the first clue that I was looking to get into a trade, because the outside bar, it trapped both the bears and the bulls that took the orb. It trapped anybody that was going immediately in one direction. So that's when I come in. After I see that somebody got trapped, then I want to come into the party. Okay. And so what we had after that, guys, is we had an inside bar. So we had a holy grail. So if you look in the chat right here, I'm saying, okay, nice outside bar coming. We can try this. 5-minute holy grail coming. Get ready. So the holy grail came. So I'm waiting for the holy grail to break. But guess what? The holy grail didn't even break either. It made this pattern, and this pattern was ridiculous. I haven't seen this pattern in the first 20 minutes of SPY, and like I can't remember the last time that this pattern came in the first 20 minutes of SPY. We had an outside double inside. What does that mean? It means that we trapped everybody, we killed the premiums in the morning, and we're going tight and sideways. So what I'm doing is I'm saying, okay, now whichever side it breaks, I want to go, because I'm going with the momentum. Because if we did an outside bar, we trap both sides, the double inside bar locks in people, it squeezes the pressure, and we're ready to blow. Okay. So what I did here, guys, is I took this double inside bar right here. You'll see SPY, so happy we didn't take the orb. They're trying to kill the option premiums today. Watch out for fake outs. Cash is a great position in the chop. So this is when the orb failed. I was telling everyone, like, make sure you take notes. Like this is why you don't want to take the orb. And then we had here outside double inside here. So that was a pattern. Outside double inside, holy grail with another inside bar at the end. And we went short right here at 9.50. You can see right there, it says 9.50. We went short at 9.50. Check this out, guys. Boom, we got filled right there, covered most of it because it's still an inside day. So you don't want to be greedy. I covered most of the position right there, and I left the runner, and check this out. What a beautiful play, guys. That's beautiful. That put a smile on my face because it's everything we talk about. Inside day, we don't want to trade the orb. We have a beautiful pattern, an advanced pattern, holy grail with another inside. So we waited, we pulled the trigger as a team, and it was exceptional. Beautiful trade today. All right, so hit me with a 9 if you follow that. Did that make sense to you? Hit me with a 9. Okay. So beautiful. Be patient. Wait for the setups. Okay. So from there, guys, I didn't take any more trades on SPY. I didn't. But what we have here, guys, is we had various other entries. We had another inside bar that came for a great runner down. We had an outside bar that popped. And then this inside bar comes in around, the lunchtime hour, didn't do so well. This outside bar did well. And then this one right here is where I want to take your attention, because remember, what do I teach you guys, right? So the afternoon Fibonacci leg right here. So I'm going to take it from the high to the low. I taught you guys this yesterday. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this, man. 50. We're sitting on the 50% right there. We sit on the 50% and we have the confirmation, the outside bar. So if you didn't get in, you guys know what you got to do. I teach you guys this every single day. The afternoon Fibonacci leg is from my book. I teach you guys. We have a high and a low. We have a high and a low. We pull back. When it comes to the fib, if you want to wait, you wait for a pattern. What pattern do we have? We have an outside bar. It's even better because the outside bar means we broke the high a little bit. So we trapped anybody that was getting greedy here. Then we turned around immediately. And then if you missed that, we have another outside bar there, guys. Beautiful. So Luca, you're asking about how you get filled quickly. You can use hotkeys. If you're doing options, you can do market, right? That's what we do. Or we do futures. I'm going to show you futures right now. So futures, you don't have a spread. It's basically the spread is even because it's so liquid. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that. All right. Hit me with an 11 if you follow me. Man, you guys know. You guys know. You guys that come here every day, man, you know. Yeah, when we move to the morning leg fib, it has nothing to do with the previous day's range. Nothing. The morning leg is what happens in the morning. It has nothing to do with the previous day because the morning is going to have its own fibs. The previous day is going to have its bigger place on the fibs. Okay. So that's an A plus setup. So now let's go to Dairy Small Account Challenge at TWIIB. So this is, my younger brother. He's been trading the challenge. He's been doing the small account challenge for you guys. So this was the one today. So this is day 23. Okay. So let me show you this now. This is a little bit advanced, but I'm trying to teach him a little bit more advanced things so that he can eventually teach you guys. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. I don't know. So I got to instill my wisdom in everybody so that we can help each other as a community. If something ever happens to me, you guys don't need me. I don't want anybody to need me. You need to learn how to trade on your own. And that is my purpose. That's why I don't do like just random call outs. I always explain the concept. There's no point of that, right? Because I could do random call outs and tell you guys I have a secret algorithm and charge you $500 a month and somebody will buy. But that's not my way. Okay. So here we go. So this was the broker statements from today. So you could see, I'm going to pull up the futures chart right now. So anybody that's interested in this, I see everyone's talking about futures, but we're already on day 26 of the futures challenge. So we've been sharing this knowledge for a long time. So I'm going to show you this. So the short was at 945 and the cover was at 950. And this was the play. It was the morning leg right here. So instead of reading all of that, I'm going to show you what we did. Okay. So, all right. So once that outside bar closed, we had a micro leg, a very small Fibonacci leg, which was just basically the outside bar. So if we take the outside bar from low to high like this and we zoom in, you're going to see something that's going to blow your mind, right? Check this out. So look at this. You see how we have the outside bar and then we have the algo filling. It's filling, trying to get these shorts in. It's filling, right? You could see it to the penny. So we took the short here on the 618. Okay. So if I go to the MES, let me show you the MES because it's the same thing, right? It's the same candles. Let me show you that. It's this pattern right here. So when you're executing on futures, it's the same pattern, right? It's the same thing. You just need to, it's different numbers because the prices are different, but it's both the SP 500. All right. So here we go. So Fibonacci from high to low. So we got filled at, go back to the broker. So we shorted 6 micro contracts at 43.31 and a quarter. So if we go here, 43.31 and a quarter, that's one tick below the 618. So one tick below. So right here was the short, one tick below right there. Okay. And the stop loss is above either the high of the day to be safe or the 90. Or 786, either one. But because the candle is so tight, it's a small candle, you want to put your stop at the high of the day. All right. And then we covered here at 43.20.50. So this is my brother trading this, right? I'm doing his review for you guys. So 20.50 is right around there. So that's like about a 2-to-1 risk to reward. Very, very nice. Very nice, guys. And this is a small account. Right? It's a small account, less than 5K. But you can trade the micro contracts with less than 5K. Right? And what's the benefit of trading the futures? The benefit of trading the futures is there's no option Greeks. It's like just buying shares. You short at 43.31, you cover at 43.20, you make points. Right? There's no variable. So if it goes sideways, you don't get burnt. All right? Hit me with the 5 if that makes sense. You guys are following me. So that was the one for the small account challenge. Very, very good. Very, very good, man. Love it. And what we might do is we might take some traders, some new traders, and we might take them under our wing and mentor them and coach them. You know, just like once I'm able to mentor Derry fully, where he can do everything on his own, I want him to coach people and mentor people because, like I said, we can't take this knowledge to our grave. It's not going to do anything. When I die and I go up wherever I gotta go, I can't be like, well, guess what? I have the Fibonacci secrets. That's not gonna get me. That's not gonna get me in the gate into the afterlife or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying, guys? Help as much people as you can. Do not be greedy. Greed kills. Simple in the stock market and in the real world. Avoid that at all costs. All right. So that's it for SPY on the day. Some trades that I took here. I'm gonna go to the Twitter here. I hammered Datadog and I hammered Zoom. And I want to spend some time on Zoom because Zoom was a really nice trade. So where's my stuff at? 1 second. Zoom was a very nice trade. So where are you? Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Okay. So Zoom able to get about 400 bucks, and I hit D-Dog as well, but I want to focus on Zoom because Zoom had a lot of confirmations. Okay, so we're gonna go here on Tradingview, and we're gonna hit Zoom. So Zoom on the daily chart, guys, it had a tight inside bar. That very tight inside bar. So what's the purpose of the inside bar? The inside bar is trying to kill option premiums. It's trying to trap people and go sideways and burn the premiums. And generally after an inside bar, we have an expansion. We usually break the high or the low of the candle. You don't know which direction it's going to go, right? But you know it's likely to move. So what I do is automated triggers. And if we go to Trendspider, okay, let me pull this up from yesterday. If we go to Trendspider, Zoom had a blue raindrop, guys. Check this out. So here was the blue raindrop. So it's the same chart, but one is showing an inside bar and one is showing a blue raindrop. So what does a blue raindrop mean? A blue raindrop means that it's basically showing that the volume, from a volume perspective, it's basically finished in the middle of the candle. So the volume with the price is neutral. We didn't have a bearish sentiment or a bullish sentiment. We ended off in the middle. So we're neutral. So I use that as a form of consolidation. So that strengthened my resolve, right? Like I felt like, okay, well, this is a double play, basically. Okay. So let me show you the plan. So in the trade plan bonus picks, I post my plans every day. So you'll see Zoom was here. Okay. So let me walk you guys through this one. All right. So you always, when I do a trigger, I always have both sides. Because I don't know which side is going to break. So I'm always going to be open to playing both sides. Okay. So what do we have? We had the long, we wanted to do long at 130.16. Okay. So I'm going to do the long tool here. We wanted to do long at 130.16. Okay. And what was the stop? The stop was 128.53. Hit me with a 1 if you guys are having a good time. I'm having a great time. I'm happy to be here. Happy to spend time with you guys, my family. 131.70. How are you guys doing? You guys good? So by the time I mark this up. Oops. Messed it up. 131.70. All right. So this was the long plan. All right. So we wanted to go ahead here. And so if I hit the replay so we can see it clearly, this is how it closed. Okay. It closed like this. So I want to go long only if we can come above this resistance. Okay. And then the short plan was right here. Short 125.56. Short 125.56. Stop is 128.53. All right. Hold on a second. Entry 125.56. Right there. Stop is 127.18. My bad. 127.18. There we go. And then the target was 131.70. No, it's not right. 124.01. There we go. All right, so now we're good. Okay. So let's go down to a 1 minute chart and let's look at this so we can see all the details in the candles, right? So here is your long side, here is your short side. Okay, so let's go for it. Let me bring this a little bit closer. Let me bring this a little bit closer. All right, so candle comes in here. Okay, we have this big outside bar, powerful candle. Then we move in. Okay, Holy Grail. Boom, we start chopping around, but that's okay because we're only waiting for our fill. If we break the white line, we're in. Okay, so that's what we're waiting for. So we come in, boom, 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 chop a little bit. There we go. Triggered in. Okay, outside bar. Barely pokes out the stop. But what I did here, guys, was something I call the V trigger, right? So people ask me this all the time. Can you get back in even if you get a quick stop? And the answer is yes, you can, right? But don't double up your size. Keep your size what it was before. So then we came back finally here, came back on this fill, and then this one rolled over into beautiful targets. Okay, so that happens. It's happened to me. That's why I wanted to bring up Zoom, because sometimes you're gonna get poked out, but you can definitely re-enter with the same plan. Just do not double your size. Keep your size what it is. So even if you lose on the first trade here, guys, let me fast forward. Okay, if you lose on the first trade, that's fine, because look, on the second trade here, look at the potential gain. Okay, so that was Zoom, really, really clean. And then we had Datadog, which was another one. It's basically the same thing. So I'm not going to spend too much time looking over that. But here we go, guys. All right, so hit me with a 6 if that makes sense. Did that make sense? And I got a couple questions about that. Can we re-enter? You definitely can. You definitely can re-enter. It's called a V trigger, right? So on the second time around, what I like to do is I have a bigger target so that I can at least make something, right? Because if I was to if I didn't lose the first one, I would have made about 600, right? But I was able to walk away with 300 and something dollars in profit, because usually on the second try I go for a little bit bigger of a target. It makes sense, right? Think about it like this. If a level broke and then we came back and retested the level again, the second time should more likely than not have a bigger move. Not all the time, don't get me wrong, but more likely than not, it can have a bigger move. Okay, we'll call the V trigger. All right, there we go, guys. 23 minutes in. I want to thank you so much for being here. I hope you learned something. This was a great day. Definitely the swing trading has been a little bit harder, but we actually took NCLH short, which is one that I put in the swing room. So we took NCLH short. I'm going to show you guys from the weekly chart. You see this? Remember I mentioned this on the weekend. I said the shotgun, right? Remember I told you guys a shotgun. Here's the shotgun. So we've been short right around here. We've been short around 21.11, and it's been a good play. So you got to mix up your swings a little bit, right? You can't always be bullish. Have a little bit of shorts and some longs as well. So you basically have a good risk profile. All right. So there we go. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. I appreciate those of you who always come out. And I'm going to end the broadcast here. Thank you very much for your time. And please leave a comment. Every Sunday we do we do giveaways on the Sunday stream. So if you do any comment on any of my videos, you have a chance to win the giveaway. So please go ahead and comment and just let me know, how do you feel about shorting? Are you comfortable about it? So you can short with options, futures, and shares. Are you comfortable with it, or is it something that you still don't understand? Let me know, and we could probably do a little bit more basic video here on shorting. So please, I'm going to end the broadcast right here. So I see Jonathan here. He wants to look at SPY. All right, let's look at SPY before we go. Yeah. So SPY on a daily chart perspective, we have a potential double bottom setup here. Remember, so it's on the daily and the weekly. There's a double bottom setup. Okay. And remember, when we had this rally, we were talking about the 618, right? We came here, we bumped up on the 618, and that was it. So we did take puts, guys, on this trade right here. So the puts are up 350%. Okay. So we took the puts on this outside bar. I'll show you in the swing trade. So this was the last swing trade we took, the February 25th, long above 451.25, short 445.89. So this outside bar, it broke to the downside at 445.89, right around here. Okay. So we were able to take this one short. So that one went for 300 plus. Big money on that one. So right now, what I see is this. We're retesting this low, which is a double bottom on all time frames. So generally what needs to happen with this is two things. We had the 618. So for the 618 to be completed, it needs to go at least to the 10%, which is the 414.96. More likely than not, if it breaks through tomorrow, we can probably complete this leg by end of next week. And possibly a good reversal spot would be the 272. Okay, so the bear algo is in the game and it took over. We could see it right there on the 618. So now you just have to watch these extensions below, because any one of these extensions here, especially these three, can be an area of reversal. And if you look to the left, it's gonna line up with the support back in June of 2021. So that's what I'll be looking for. But right now, until I get a signal, like if I don't get another pattern on the daily chart, I'm not going to take another swing. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right. I would wait until regular trading hours. I would not like get involved overnight because, you know, there's a lot of manipulation that happens, etc. All right. There we go. So don't forget to comment, hit the like button, subscribe, and we keep this going every day, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.